How you guys doing? It's Himookim again. Just to bring back another update on just the MangaMation. For one thing, I'm very, very, very happy about the support and the content that that it's making. Thanks to the viewers, the fans out there who were very loyal for the franchise. Has been helping me out with it a lot. Many shout outs to Hero and the Manly Podcast, and yes, even Milan Guy, and even those who just really care for it. Because just when I uploaded the when I put the post on MangaMation episode 5 on the fan page, that shit it hit about like 1,000 something. I'm like, damn, dude, y'all rabid for this shit. Well, not really, but I was like, wow, that was just totally out of the blue. And I'm glad that, as small as the franchise is, I'm very glad that it's getting a lot of attention in a way, and I hope it just stays that way. But there's a thing that I wanted to let people know, just the direction that it's heading towards, that may just be off-boating. It might throw you off entirely, because you'd be sitting here probably thinking like, why is Himookim making this decision, and why is he showing all of this on this series? It's that's totally unexpected, which is probably not surprising at all, because it was bound to happen. But if you see my past video, the Himookim Dark update, I highly suggest you look that up, because that will tell you everything what I'm gonna be where it's gonna be heading towards. Of both my future videos and my future content. Well, I think it's the same thing, and then of course the future episodes of MangaMation, because it's not going to be a shonen series anymore. It's going to be a seinen series. Originally, it was going to be shonen, but now it became a seinen franchise. I talked to a friend of mine that I want to give out his name, because the things because I don't want to like give out the business and stuff like that, because me and him are working together. You can find his name in the credits. I'll let y'all know who is helping me, probably after MangaMation episode 6, see where that kind of goes. But I don't want to give out his name yet, because I think that he feels a little bit uncomfortable with the idea. I'm not sure, but just the things I want to do with MangaMation, it's going to be very explicit. It's going to be very violent. It's going to be very it's going to show a lot of nudity, a lot of sexual content, a lot of cathartic violence. There's going to be a lot of Holocaust moments in there in the episodes. So many of you may think that's like unnecessary, but there's a reason for it. And second, it's very fitting with the franchise for the villains, because the villains are they're cold-hearted in this franchise, especially Dio. He's oh damn, that mic. But Dio, he's a big part of this series, and he's not the main villain, but he's definitely one of the big villains out there in the franchise. I can't give all the names out, but like each episode you watch is going to build up to something, and it's going to be explained. But this is just leaving out hints and ideas of where it's going to go. So that's why I rather kept it mysterious than rather than just giving it out, because then it just ruins everything, and then people are just gonna stay focused on it. Oh man, my phone. But so the violence level is gonna be somewhere like not Fist of the North Star, not JoJo, not Riki-Oh. It's gonna be somewhere like downright like Berserk level, like the manga, where it doesn't hold back on what it shows. A little bit of Violence Jack level, and there was another one. Oh, Devilman level. Mostly like Devilman level of violence. Because it's not just going to be demons and humans versus demons. It's going to be a lot of humans versus humans, and there's going to be a lot of humans that are not really demons, but they have the demon of a heart. They don't even have a human heart. So they're just downright there's going to be a lot of downright sinister things in the franchise. And there's another thing that I like about a lot of seinen franchises, is that they're very controversial. They express a lot of things that you would never expect them to write, and it can make you feel uncomfortable, or it could just be downright cold, depending on what the discussion is. You could look at Baki the Grappler, for example. There's a lot of hardcore shit in that, but but yeah, some shit like that. So the next episode that you're gonna I'm just gonna tell you what you're gonna be seeing in the next episode. There's gonna be a lot of racist things going on in the next episode. There's gonna be a lot of cathartic violence. There's going to be a Holocaust in the next episode. Will it be justified? Hell yeah, it will be, because the Monster Hunters, which is Guts, Victor, Jay, and Vampire D, are basically on the rescue to solve all that, because they know, like, they're basically discovering a new situation that they didn't expect at all. So it's kind of like contradicting, I guess you could say. I don't know, but it's going to be very controversial. So I just want y'all to be prepared for that, because there's going to be a lot of risque things that I'm going to be exposing in the next episodes. So don't expect it to be a show for on a level between like young teens and kids. It's not for that audience. It's for mostly adults and people who know these franchises very well, like like Berserk, Devilman, Blaster Knuckle, Baki the Grappler, things like that, or Fist of the North Star. So a lot of that's because we all know that's never not for kids at all. It's mostly seinen. So let's be real here. And this is the kind of direction I wanted to go with after when I took my break, because during my break I was just very depressed on the episodes. They were just not getting me excited. I didn't even feel motivated when I was working on episode 4, part 2, or well, it's actually episode 5 now. But an idea, and when the ideas spark, I work on it. And when I thought about putting it to an R-rated level, my brain just woke up. I woke up and I just thought, this is the greatest thing I could ever. It's one of the greatest things I've ever done for a crossover, and it's way different compared to any other crossovers I've seen. I don't even think people have even done this yet, especially where this series is going. So it's the idea, the whole concept of this franchise. Why I'm doing this, because it's expressing the idea of greater good versus greater evil. And a lot of this stuff kind of is kind of like represents our even in real life. A lot of sinister shit happened that we read up in history, and what could we do to what could we do to even justify that in a fantasy setting? So that's kind of things that I wanted to do with MangaMation, and not just think about it just as a crossover. So just putting characters in situations you would never expect them to do, or expect them to be, or whatever they're going to come across. So that's kind of the things I want to do with MangaMation. It's going to be much different than a typical crossover. That's why I was kind of explaining in the past video of Himookim Dark Update. So just expect surprises, and do not show this with your family or kids or your brothers and sisters unless they love that. Unless they love watching horrifying violence and shit like that. So yeah, that's basically what I just wanted to let people know, and I would rather not let people help out because they wouldn't expect what I'm going to be heading towards, because like I said again, it's very risky what I'm going to do with the episodes. And you'd probably be like, damn, did he just really do that? Why would did you really make that? Like, damn, you're fucking crazy, man. That's fucking hardcore. That's fucking metal. I don't know, but that's basically what I'm believing, or what I'm seeing that's going to happen. I don't know, but yeah, that's what's going to happen in the next episodes, and that's where it's going to keep going. There will be some relief moments in there, comedy relief, or just relief in general. So don't think it's going to be a very depressing franchise or series. I have a balance, I don't want to, because when I watch it with the things I'm writing, I don't want to feel depressed, because I hate being depressed when I watch something that I definitely don't want to be depressed about. So I have certain limits of myself where I think, am I going too far with this, or should I kind of balance it out? So yeah. But if people don't like this, if many of you do not like this idea at all, then I'm not gonna even hold back. I'm not even gonna stop myself from making this concept, because I like this idea, and I don't want to go back making it like a bright, fun crossover. That's just not my thing. It's just I want to be more controversial, and to be more real with it. more mature with it. Even though my spelling is horrible and my grammar's bad, and I'm working on it right now. And of course, my friends helping me with that. But that's just what I want to do with MangaMation, and of course other franchises I want to work with. So next year. So I just hope you all be willing to understand that and just be ready, have fun watching the franchise. So yeah, I'm Himookim and I'm out.